Daily recap for February 10th. Boy, it is a great start to the week, guys. I'm feeling fantastic. 8 wins, 1 loss, and we got the one swing with the Baba that also printed well into the close, too. So, gotta love to see that. Yeah, up 16%. And the big thing for this week is I let everyone know I'm not doing any live shows. I'm not working on any of the partnership stuff. I'm taking 1 week break to just cocoon, just me, the charts, Discord, nothing else. No advertising this week. Just straight cocooning, trading a bubble, and it feels really good to not have these things that are potential distractions, right? Just me, just working on stuff, going through the process, going through the charts, adding new things to the watch list, doing some research, and got back to the grassroots, right? What I had to do to reach the point where I had the confidence to create all this, right? And I just felt it today. Just today, just felt fantastic. To not have to worry about calling stuff out or talking to other traders or answering questions, to just be locked in. Feels fantastic. And I hope it's helpful for all you guys as well. Speaking of that being helpful for you guys, I would really like to see you guys, before we do reviews of the trades today, I would really like to see you guys kind of utilize the reviews and the trade ideas, trades. Do not think that this is like an exam, where you're going to be graded on the quality of the trade ideas or the reviews. I know lots of you will feel anxiety about looking stupid. And I just want to tell you that the process to mastery involves the early days of looking stupid and involves the failure, right? And the faster you rush towards making mistakes, towards looking stupid, the faster you get all of that out of the way, the quicker you're going to grow, okay? I'm telling this for your own good, guys, okay? Right? Helps me too, because I'd love to see the chats a little more active, right? But what helps me also helps you, okay? So be doing those reviews, right? Even if you're just reviewing a trade you took with me, try to do your own analysis of it. See what that looks like. Try to see if you could see what Josh is looking at or what you think I saw on the trade. Even if you want to do that. Or generate your own trade ideas. Go through that process. Doing that will help your own independence, which will be good for your longevity, right? You don't know. I could drop dead in a week. Right? So it's going to be really important that you are not just, accepting fish, but you're also learning to fish, right? So I would love to see that for your guys' own growth, and putting the reps in to develop that independence, right? Today was really great, though. I had an eye on China. I was actually looking at Futu and Baba for their upcoming. Oh, actually, you know what? One more thing about the Discord. For the weekly reports, I just posted a link to the newsletter, right here. Because honestly, I feel like this looks so much cleaner than in the Discord. If you hate this, please let me know. Please let me know if you hate this, and I will type it out in the Discord. Because I am realizing that, okay, all the images and stuff aren't easy access as before, where you could just click on this. So maybe you guys hate that. If you do hate that, let me know. If you don't think it's a big deal to just click on this and get all that info, then I guess say nothing, and I'll assume it's all good. The people who aren't pro members might have feelings, but honestly, they are as important as you guys, right? So, this is a trade idea that I was going over for Archer. Lemonade looks really interesting. I went ahead and took the profits because the big thing that has been working right for the tough month of January was the quick hit and runs. Hit the trade off the open, looks good for the continuation, and then locking in profits today because there's a lot of news going to be coming out Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? This is like the calm before the storm. That's what today was. So I was hitting lots of stuff, trying to catch rallies, and then I was pretty quick quick to get out because I expected volatility into the close as the market kind of prepares for what's coming in the middle of the week, right? The storm is coming. It's going to be a lot of headlines, a lot of comments from Powell, a lot of economic data, and lots of tariff news. So I was quick to hit stuff. We even hit like a small scalp on SPY that I probably got out of a little too early, but we had like a nice opening setup. I was also having an eye on BABA because we've seen a lot of relative strength come out of the Chinese names. And so I really would love to see if we can get a continuation from BABA into the overnight. We're on regular trading hours. Let me shift that. Looks like we did get a pop. We'll see if that holds in the overnight. I think this thing has a really nice gap up that I'm kind of hunting for right here. Yeah, I would really love to see this gap up to like 15, 16 or so over the week. And I'm hoping it's not very reactive to any of the domestic news that we might get. We'll see. The main driver for this is the AI that they've been doing in the tons of stimulus that China's been putting out. I'm not going to hold any contracts through earnings, and I'm going to avoid this on earnings. And even then, swinging Chinese names, these could just be such brutal trades, so we can't really put on any size for a swing unless we're getting like the golden setup. Like remember 2024, we had it was one of the best trades of 2024 was this name actually. But even then that was a brutal trade. I'm trying to find, we caught like this whole move, right? But before we caught the move, we ate all this pain and then it printed. We got like the signal here for the breakout and then it melted and then it popped, right? So, and then I think we played this some, but this was the big trade for last year. So we're looking to see if we can catch some more of that, another continuation of the pump here. It could test the 120s. We'll see. The other big trade, Lemonade has an excellent setup, and this one might be one that I'm constantly touch and go on it and looking for nice continuations. We are in a breakout. We're holding the trend lines decently well. We did just get the sell-off into the close, but if this can get a nice pop back over our bullish trend line, it could just set up for another breakout. I'm pretty sure 40 is going to be a magnet here, and then a breakout there will send a really nice pump. This is kind of an under the radar AI play that's been holding a persistent relative volume. So it's a name that's definitely on my radar. A lot of the plays had similar setups. Trying to think if there's anything off the top of my head that looks really good. Affirm is also one that we should probably keep an eye on because this is very likely to give a nice continuation into tomorrow. Affirm loves the morning pops, and then basically how it reacts on the first dip will tell you if it will trend all day or not. The first dip here immediately broke the RSI divergence, and you pretty much just leave it, right? If Affirm can get a nice strong bounce off the dip, and like you can almost say it did here, but as soon as it breaks like the first EMA divergence there, it almost always just trades sideways for the rest of the day. If it doesn't, this is a stock that can get trendy literally all day and just run all day. But these look like continued kind of like bear flags that are setting up repeatedly. So I want to see if it'll do the same thing and we can get like a nice opening drive trade tomorrow. The other thing that's really going to be on my radar tomorrow is going to be SMCI. This one looks like it has a really beautiful setup. And then also the trade idea I posted for Archer, ACHR. I think it's called Archer. SMCI had really strong relative strength. And also NVIDIA was really strong today. I don't know if this was today and that's why it was a big mover. But I was really surprised to see this while the rest of the big tech was kind of weak. It was an interesting event in the flows that we saw, right? They're starkly different than what we've been seeing. But we still saw like the miners are doing excellent right now, especially if you're hunting around for small miners. There are lots of small miner tickers I'm seeing that are getting really nice boosts, but they don't really have options liquidity. And so I also wanted to set up some NEM. I just want to see if we can get either a breath before we get to continuation, because we are cooked pretty high on the 65 minute. It seems like it's just trying to say trade sideways before it gives another pump. So that'll be interesting to see in the coming days if that kind of consolidates and then pumps higher, because it is really strong on the 1 day, and it looks like it did not want to load there. Okay. Yeah, this actually looks so good. Like it's creeping higher, and the RSI is like having a great reset on the consolidation. This could literally just continue the run to the upside in a really healthy trend. This isn't my main chart where I have it all marked up, but like we're really close to what could be a big gap up. And I mean, all of these look really healthy. So this is definitely something on the radar. This might be the next play I set up in the small account for the trade challenge. I might just buy some of these for like maybe even August. We'll look at it tomorrow morning and see what the price is on those. Palantir. Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be it. I don't want to make these daily recaps too long. Hope you found this helpful. Leave an emote if you did. And make sure to check out the new channels, guys. I would love to see some more participation in these. I don't know. I couldn't find them for a moment. I'll also make them look nicer here soon too. And make sure you kind of read the announcements for how these are going to look in the future. Or work rather. All right. So this is how you get your XP. And then I'll be giving away prizes. I think I want to give like $100 gift cards and stuff like that. Maybe for like each month, whoever had the best trade idea that played out. Maybe even just remove your membership fee, or give you like a few months for free, or hand out some free merch when you hit a new tier, or pay for your prop fund account, stuff like that. I think that would be really cool, right? And then maybe if you actually hit the professional level, I'll fly you out to hang out with me for the day or something, or we'll go. I'll take, maybe at the end of the year, I'll take all the professional traders out on like a getaway. That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. Let me know what you think. Y'all have a good night. God bless.